I have a little bit of a different video here for you. I don't normally tackle, like, brand new content, but this is something within my restrictions and areas, and I just wanted to show it off. We are going to be doing this boss, the Rat King Scurrius, as intended. As you can see, we are level 101, and our gear is pretty basic. We have a couple, decent things, the Dragon Defender, stuff like that, and the Cudgel. But this is kind of intended for more beginning to mid-game players to get them into bossing and certain mechanics that other higher-end end-game bosses tend to have. So I think this is great. It definitely gives me that, like, Syracnus kind of vibe, how it's, like, not too hard of a boss, but if you mess up the mechanics, you're gonna get hit pretty hard. Anyone who's, like, max strength, like this guy over here, with, like, really good weapons and armor, they're just gonna shred through this boss. There's really, like, it's not gonna be a struggle. I've done a couple kills, and for me, it's not really a struggle, but you definitely notice yourself getting, like, chipped or taking a little more damage. I can imagine if you're just hitting constant 40s and 50s, this guy's just going to go down in a matter of seconds. So I'm going to get into this boss fight. We're going to talk about him, the mechanics, and everything else that's going on. I don't want to say this is a guide, but, if you're looking at this and you want to do some Scurrius and you need a quick little refresher, I guess this could be, a little refresher for you. So I got my attack and strength potions with prayer potions. You are going to need a little bit of prayer. You can do this boss as a group in the normal instance, or if you right click, you can do a private instance, which I know RuneScape has a lot of, and I'm very grateful that this one doesn't have a paywall. Like the Kraken instance is like 25k. I'm really grateful there's not one for this. Also, I'm really grateful I don't need keys to access this area. That's definitely nice, unlike Obor and Bryophyta. That makes sense, though, however. Anyway, let's get right into this. I really wish I could get all of the new rat bone weaponry. However, for my account, there is no way right now for me to get a rune mace. And let me tell you what, I'm not smithing one. So I can get the staff and the bow, however, I can't make the mace like this guy has right here, which sucks, and I kind of wanted to use this as a melee training method, but the cudgel doesn't do too bad. So before I keep talking constantly, let me sip some of this, and then we're going to head into the private instance, and everything should be a-okay. Love that big mega delay. So there's 3 phases to this boss fight. In phase 1, like we're in right now, he has 2 attacks. He has that stomp attack, which brings down the ceiling, and he's got his basic melee tail whip attack that he does. And I guess it's random for which one he chooses. Whenever he jumps, debris will fall wherever your character is currently standing. So definitely going to have to move for that one, and then the other spots, I believe, are just random. Now he's on to phase 2, and I call this the healing phase. He has 2 rats basically glued to his back, which is insane. And this is to get a basic understanding of prayer flicking. So he healed a couple times, and he's done with that cheese pile. I think he can go back to the same one, but after he heals, he does continue to melee. Now he's back to the healing phase, so he's got these guys. That was a ranged attack. Swap over to that. That's a magic attack. Swap over to that. And it seems like you can change your prayer while it's still being cast, and you should be good. Now, these add-ons right here, he summons level 46 rats, and they hit through prayer. Speaking of, I'm out because I'm an idiot. So let's get that prayer flick on, and let's keep our attack and strength off for just a minute. Oh, we got a ranged attack coming in. Oh, but it didn't even hit me, baby. Let's go. So he's doing a stomp, which is not great. Doing another stomp, which... Oh, I got hit by the first one. And we almost get hit by the second one. So he's getting down there now. He should be, ready to enter phase 3, which isn't great because he attacks with mage or range only, can do this stomp attack or summon his spawns. So I just like to brute force through this. Oh, please gotta move, please gotta move. I like to brute force through it because I really don't want to be sitting here attacking, 6 rats every single time. Not that, one hitting them is like a real issue or anything, but it just, it takes a minute. This guy's like going after you constantly, so it's like, I'm just going to brute force it. He can't summon any more while these are out, I don't believe, so like, what's the point? Like I said before, the little rats do hit through prayer, which can be a problem, but if they're hitting 1, I don't really see the problem in face tanking it. So yeah, phase 1, 2 attacks. He's got the stomp or the tail whip. The stomp brings down the ceiling. You can see the shadows on the ground. Should look out for that. Now he's doing phase 2 healing phase, where he can do range or mage, or the ceiling stomp apparently. So we're getting down there on prayer a little bit. This guy just puked on me. I'm pretty sure that's what that is supposed to be. I couldn't imagine what else it is. The rat guy's using, or the mage guy's using electricity. He does turn blue when he does the lightning, and I guess this other rat on the back kind of, like, throws his body. I don't know how else to, like, describe that. Alright, so we got a stomp right here. That is a ranged attack. That's a stomp attack. Double range. See, I'm just face tanking. Okay, I'm surprised I didn't get hit by that magic, and we gotta do this. I'll move again just because. I'd love to hit on 11 prayer so I don't have to drink some more. Looks like it's gonna be okay. And then we got him. There it is. See, so this boss isn't too bad. You can definitely tell it's aimed towards mid-level players. And like I said before, I'm super fine with that. It definitely needs to be more of that in-game to give players more incentive to want to boss in the future. So I think that's a great update. I like this boss. Jagex also opted to go a different way with this boss. Instead of better static drops, they wanted it to be like an experience farm. I don't think farm is the right word. But a better method for combat training, because, there really isn't anything like that aside from, typical Slayer or just, finding a good monster that's aggressive and you can just kind of camp there, like Mixed Sand Crab. But, oh, that was ranged, baby! And I can't believe that flick counted. It really shouldn't have if that was the case. The Falling Stones are obviously what you want to avoid the most of. I would say you could basically face tank almost anything else this boss has to throw at you, except for the falling debris. You obviously want to get out of the way. It hits higher than his max hit. I believe you can get hit like a 20 or a 21 with the falling debris, and Scurrius himself will only hit like 13 or something with his max hit. So I really like how they handled, like, practicing and learning the prayer flicking for this boss. With Jad, if you miss a prayer flick, a single one, you're gone. You're done. So obviously that's not good. You don't want that. But if you miss a prayer flick and just get hit a 7, an 8, a 9, it's like, okay, I have to eat food now, but I'm at least not gonna lose all my progress on this boss fight. So it's definitely nice, as I'm not even flicking my prayer because I was about to freaking die. One-hitting these rats is also really nice too, because, like I said, they went for the experience route instead of better static drops. And it's like a quick 60 in whatever attack style you're doing. So pretty solid. For me, that's probably going to be it, because I don't have any more prayer. So we teleport to my house, restore at the altar, then go right back to Varrock, baby. And that is, the bulk of Scurrius right there. He's got a rat spine drop that you can attach to a battle staff, U short bow, or like I said before, the rune mace, and it'll make rat bone weaponry, which is, in a lack of better terms, super effective against rat type enemies. So that's going to be the best way that you train combat. is with those weapons against this boss. I would really, really, really want to get a rat spine so I can at least show that off. I think that would be really cool. So I'm going to pause the video right now. I got the bulk of the guide part out of the way. And now I just want to see if I can get some drops and just go back there and really kind of master, how this goes. But I'll meet you guys back, hopefully with some progress. And if not, that's the video, and goodbye. Yes, 45 kill count, and we have gotten the Scurrius spine. And alright. We made the Scurrius, created the bone staff. It honestly looks pretty cool. I can, unfortunately, like I said, never get the mace. But we gotta go test this thing. So we gotta see how much better it's gonna do at Scurrius. Alright, seems pretty accurate so far. And it's worth to note that you can only use this on rat-type enemies. So there's really no other place you'd want to use this except here, unless you have some other rat slayer assignment. Yeah, this is like insane. XP an hour. I really wish I can get a rune mace, and ooh. Do I risk that time to get that rune mace? Smithing style? Because this, I mean, look at it. We're not missing. We're not missing. We're chunking his health, and our magic is nowhere near as good as our melee combat. Oh, we finally splashed. Yeah, though, still, this is, like, insane. The DPS is a 29, too. Like, that's basically what I'm hitting with the cudgel. So, wow. And then for magic, damn. Good XP. You're really going to want those bone weapons here. Please move. And you didn't. Good, good. You saw me click. You saw me click. Now it works. Oh, I really... No! Okay, that one was on me. I'll give you that one. That's on me. But damn, I really want that rune mace. I gotta see if maybe there's like a way I can get it that's not through smithing. I don't think that there is, which really sucks. So it's not hitting every time, like I initially said, but it's still really, really good. Super buffed. But it's also a weapon you can only use on this boss. So, it's like, it's just an oddly specific weapon, which is still good. I mean, if it gives you the best DPS at an area, there's no reason you wouldn't use it. So... Hoo! Nice. Alright, let's melt these guys again, because that was really fun. Look at that! Why is that so fun? Why is that so fun, and where the hell did you come from? That is crazy. Alright, I mean, that was tied for my record best inventory, and I mean, we used magic, which is an attack style you don't normally use on, like, most bosses. I mean, at least not with the stats that you'd have like this. So, we're gonna eject button real quick. This Ratbone staff is very good. I think the bow might be a little bit better. I don't fully know. Yeah, I mean, we're kind of tearing through charges, though. So, I mean, we got 50 kills under our belt. We kind of got this boss down. We got one of the rat bone weapons. I'm definitely going to be camping this boss a little bit more. And I'm hoping that I can get my final spine. And I'm also really thinking if there's a way for me to get a rune mace. It's like I could go into the Champions Guild, but I don't have the quests to go into the Champions Guild. Don't even know if within my areas I could do enough quests to get in the Champions Guild. Now I'm just ranting. So that was the intro to Scurrius, the new Rat King boss. I had fun with it. I mean, I'm glad I got his spine so I could at least make one new weapon and kind of see how the experience rates and how accurate they are against him. You're obviously going to want that, so kill him with whatever style to get your first spine and then keep it up from there. But yeah, so thank you guys for watching. If hope this video helped at least anybody out there. And yeah, that's a quick little review of the new Scurrius boss that was just added today. And if you have any more questions, feel free to ask. And I hope you guys enjoy. I think Scurrius is a great addition to this game, but it only leaves me with one question. Why doesn't he drop a rune mace?